Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome to match 29. It's taken this long, but we're finally playing an Amazon team.
Great.
This, which is incredibly interesting for those of you who play a lot of Blood Bowl, because you would never expect an Amazon team to be 2100 TV, but here we are.
Yeah, normally you wouldn't, but one quick look at this team on our cheat sheet, and I understand why.
Exactly. Before we get too deep in here, let's actually talk about Amazons, because we've never really had a chance to. Amazons are 6337...
Load TV superstars. That's all they are.
They're 6337 Dodge. That is the whole team.
Yep.
So, the way they work is they have four blitzers who start out with Blodge, which is incredibly strong. But again, they're all 6337. They all start with Blodge, and they have strength access, in addition to obviously general access. There are two catchers who start with catch and have agility access. There are two throwers, I guess, who start with pass, and they get pass access, or passing access. And then there are the linos who just start with dodge and only have general access.
Yep.
So, what makes them great is the fact that they all start with dodge. Obviously, they're agility 3, which means those dodges aren't, they're not 2+ dodges, they're just 3+ with reroll. But what makes them great is that at like 1200 TV, let's say, the whole team can have Blodge. You can just get one skill on every single player. The blitzers already start with it, and then every single other player can start with Blodge.
Yeah, they're super obnoxious in leagues.
Yep.
But they kind of peter off once the fact that their AV7 matters.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as you hit a team that has, like, 2 instances of tackle, the whole thing falls apart.
Oh, I should point out, the team that we're playing is called Dang It Ron Paul, and the coach is McD, who is a coach who played a human team that got, that was one of the first games where the LP team just went ridiculous, and I think I scored like 4 or 5 points in that game. That was a long, long time ago as well.
That's humans. They're not good.
That's true. So, the reason this team, which, normally Amazons are, I think, one of the best teams for League, like, as far as the win rate statistics are concerned. But the reason this team is so high in TV is because between 12 players, they have, 7. They have 7 stat ups. 6 of those are plus agility. So there are 4 Agi 4 players, there's an Agi 5 player, and there's a Strength 4 player. Which is, if you can get Agility 4 on your blodging Amazons, that's incredibly great. And because they're also low cost, and because there's no big guy, McD can roll in with 4 rerolls, and like every single one of his players, the average level on these players is like level 4 or 5.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. His whole team has at least 1 skill, and pretty much everyone has at least 2.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, yeah, he has exactly 1 player with 2, 1 player with 1, everyone else has 3+.
Just because these players are so ridiculous, it's going to be hard to keep up with what's going on here. This player, they're all named after anime, if you haven't noticed, or something, I can't remember. So Genocider CO here is a leaper, interestingly enough, who also has Frenzy. So an agility 3 leaper that's a 4+ to leap, which is not great, but being Frenzy and having tackle is incredibly strong.
And has the sidestep.
Yep. The agility 5 player has guard, tackle, and strip ball. There's a pair of agility 4 guard stand firm blitzers. So that's Blodge, Agi 4, guard, stand firm, which is incredibly annoying. The passers aren't really that interesting. One of them has Nerves of Steel, which is kind of cool. And then other than that, I don't know. There's just a lot of Blodge, a bit of guard, a fair amount of tackle. Nothing to write home about other than those couple weird standout players like the Agi 5 and the Leaper.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just a lot of stat ups. Like, it's just weird seeing for this team.
Yep.
Like, this is a team that kind of relies on the same kind of game plan as, like, the Dark Elves do. Where it's just hide behind a bunch of blodge and just kind of grind up the field.
They have the ability, I don't think they do, even though they have a passer and a catcher. At Agility 3, they're not really as well equipped to do pass plays, so they are a very run-heavy team. Obviously, that is in complete contrast with the fact that they're all armor value 7, so that means if they get punched and they get knocked down, then it's game over.
Yeah, they just kind of plan to sidestep that issue with blodge. Which is why they
sidestep.
Yeah.
Jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the secret about playing against Amazons is, as some of you may know, is that the fact that that the only way you can kill them is by powering all their blodgers, and so all you have to do is just pow their blodgers.
That's a good game plan. I don't think it's quite that easy, but
No, it's pretty simple. I just said it. I said the secret.
Yeah, but you have to like roll all of the POWs for that.
Yeah. But if you don't roll all the POWs, then you might lose. So just roll all the POWs. It's pretty simple. There's so much guard in addition to all this stand firm that it's even hard for me to try to find a block here, and I don't really see a great path to I'm not, because McD didn't really fall forward, didn't really push forward. I think I'm just gonna be content with not scoring this turn, or not trying to score this turn even. Because I want to do a little bit of punching of my own. Because first of all, I know the secret, and then second of all, I really like punching people.
I'm not really sure why he has so much stand firm on this team, though.
It's pretty good with guard and blodge, but I know the secret, and also stand firm. He has stand firm set to auto.
I just noticed that. Yeah, he just has it. Yeah.
It's not like wrong or whatever. It's helpful for me because with that's not good.
Oh.
Good job, Loose Cannon.
Good job, Loose Cannon. You fucking suck.
Like, being able to turn off stand firm, I think, is actually incredibly valuable. Because if your opponent knows that stand firm is always going to trigger, you can just, like, stack up players and not worry about the frenzy surf, for example. Or the frenzy trap. But I don't have to worry about that.
Oh, no. Why didn't he just hit him?
Because
why is he... Did he just... He didn't die?
Yeah, Asshole Tony he didn't even have to get his armor breaking, first of all, but the fact that he's double niggled and means that you need to roll really, really badly to not hurt Asshole Tony, so he's now just hanging out.
The crowd are his biggest fans. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He just hit the crowd, like he got knocked out of the arena, and the crowd just started surfing him.
I mean, honestly, with as low as Tony's armor value is, you're probably better off punching him with a Mighty Blower. That probably has a better chance of hurting him than just knocking him out of bounds, because getting that Mighty Blow to carry over.
Yeah.
Because he's what, like armor value 4 at this point? I can't even remember.
He's armor value 6 with 2 niggles.
Okay.
He's great. He's strong.
Sure he is. He is certainly strong.
I mean, at this point, his odor is probably strong. He probably has festering wounds at this point.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I was actually kind of looking forward to... Oh, no.
And bottom skink's dead now? Oh my god, the team's dead.
Oh, I did actually, because this team is higher TV than me, I came in with the Bloodweiser Babe.
You have 2.
No, that's Cheerleader.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, just...
So I do get to walk in with a Bloodweiser Babe, which could be helpful. I was actually really looking forward to fouling with Asshole Tony, just because these armor value 7 players.
Yeah, these are the ones that you want to be fouling, yeah.
I don't know if we've talked about it either, but look to your left.
Yes.
Up and left.
Oh, God.
That's 10 cheerleaders.
What is that?
McD came in with 10 cheerleaders.
Why?
That's 100K.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
What?
I'm not upset. I'm not complaining. That's amazing. That's 10 cheerleaders.
Maybe he just wants to have it set up such that he will never lose a reroll on a kickoff event.
That's the most cheerleaders you can have. Not a fan of that, however.
I am. This is good.
The plan was to get the ball to Rip Guy and score with him, but Mikan, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce these names. That player.
Are these anime names?
It's that game that the people like. They got translated. The team's called Dang It Ron Paul, and it's a play on that. What's Danganronpa.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's after that. That is what the team is named after.
I get it's a multilingual pun.
Sure.
That's the worst kind of pun.
Or maybe the best kind of pun.
I fucking hate puns.
I have already lost 3 people, and it's like turn 3 already. Yeah. I think it's in my... Oh, gross.
Nice.
This blodge stand firm.
Oh, this stand firm is actually doing so much work. This is ridiculous.
Right?
I believe in you, Elrond.
I think the plan is to put Tina Fey in the end zone and then pass it to Elrond. Obviously, there's a problem. I believe one of these 2 players has tackle. I think it's... Oh, no, never mind. Neither of them have tackle. But I have to double GFI into the end zone and then make a pass.
It's fine. It's going to work.
Yep. Oh, a Genocider CO has tackles, so it's actually in my best interest to just go ahead and do the leap because it's the same difference. And then it says it's 2+2+.
Yes!
Oh, Elrond. Oh, Elrond. Elrond, it's a 2+ leap. Come on, son.
Oh, Elrond, you piece of shit. Ice up, son. Ice up.
This is pretty not good now.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree on this one.
The ball's on the ground in Amazon territory, and I have 7 players. if McD wanted to take it slower, he could also... Oh, no, he can't surf Tina Fey because of sidestep, of course.
Unless he has Juggernaut hidden on somebody.
No Juggernaut.
I know. I was just dreaming.
Have we even seen a single player with Juggernaut?
Yes.
Who? Exactly. I don't know. Juggernaut's cool.
Yeah,
It stops stand
I'm going to the
firm
cheat
and,
sheet because I know it happened.
sidestep. No, wait. No, Juggernaut doesn't stop sidestep. Juggernaut stops stand firm.
I thought it stopped
Grab.
both. Grab. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Shitty skills for shitty players.
Yeah, you can't, like... I'm pretty sure grab stops sidestep on blitzes.
I have no idea.
Who even remembers?
Jade Star will correct us.
Someone will correct us.
Nerd.
This is kind of what I was afraid of when I saw this team existed. Is they have the capacity to just like stand here in the trenches here and punch me in the face. But also they have the agility 4 to break off and do some stuff.
Yeah. They're a fun team. I like them.
I was kind of okay with this situation. I marked Toko Fuji, I can't see the whole name. Toko Fukawa. Toko. I wrote it down wrong. But the point is that the thrower actually has nerves of steel, which I wasn't expecting.
Yep.
So the handoff is totally fine. And then from here, it's if you try to blitz, you can't score this turn, but you do knock down the only player who's close. So
I'd just go for the GFI.
Well, yeah, Elven Cheerleader can strip the ball away from you like nobody's business. So
Yeah.
you have to score. This is not going the way that I hoped it would.
Nah, it's going perfectly fine.
I totally thought I would be able to stand and fight these elves, not elves, Amazelves. God, that's a lot of cheerleaders. I totally thought I could stand in and fight these Amazelves, and then I got clowned. I got clowned pretty
Yeah,
hard.
you really did. This was bad.
Yeah,
I think you're being exposed as a fraud.
perhaps.
Oh, the good one's back.
I wasn't sure. Like you can't. It's really hard to tell. I think actually Elrond was the one who stayed on the ground.
Oh God, he was.
The other one was Rip Guy, and they both look
Yeah.
incredibly strong looking. So McD gets perfect defense, and I want to sort of taunt him. I'm obviously going very strong line. I saw my mistake, and I decided to double down instead of not bashing and just continuing to play elf. I just want to bash more. So I actually kind of want McD to stand up against me.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to keep happening. Like, you're going to line up and try to fight him, and they're just going to stand there, take their licks, and then the rest of the Amazelves will be there.
Probably. I was really hoping that he actually... This was, again, Mind Games episode or whatever. I was saying, come stand and fight so that I can... And so, luckily, he didn't fully strongline me, but this is still, like, there's guard everywhere. It's all guard.
Yep.
Look at this. Every single one is a minus 2 dB.
So, you know what you have to do, right?
What?
Minus 2 dB with Asshole Tony, baby.
Oh, that's a good question. Or that's a good...
Believe in him.
Asshole Tony is existing to foul. That is his job. Soon. What I do want to do, though, is with Elf on the Shelf, we have Piling On. Stand firm Blodge. And so then, of course, Piling On lets you do this. Yes.
Oh my god!
Yes! That is a plus agility guard stand firm player off the pitch.
I think you mean...
Gone.
Piling on.
Piling On.
Oh shit, I forgot to put a shirt on so I could take it off.
Well, just grab a shirt and spin it around your head like a helicopter.
I have a better idea. Never mind. I'm not gonna make
call.
the helicopter spinning joke I was about to.
Yep. Let's not go there.
Well, that's how you impress a chick.
What I remember is that Asahina has Strength 4, so that Suicide Tank can actually turn a minus 2 dB into a 1 dB with Dauntless. And that 1 dB could have then been a 2 dB if I would have not failed. Or if I would have pushed but not knocked down. But luckily I knocked down. So this is actually going a lot better than I thought it would.
Yep.
Considering how much Blodge, Guard, Stand Firm, all that good stuff.
And it's all because of Dauntless.
It's all because of Dauntless.
Yep. Oh my god, what is happening right now?
And that is Chiaki Nanami and this other player, I'm not even
Chihiro
gonna try to pronounce.
Fujisaki?
Correct. They were both Agility 4 guard stand firm blitzers with Blodge. So they're now both out of the game.
Put them on the line, though.
Because they are both guard strength for whatever players. So they're pretty good as long as you don't get them cast. which again, armor value 7.
I just don't like putting guard on the line like that.
Yeah, well,
That's
the
all.
perfect defense, I think with the perfect defense, he thought that I wasn't going to be able to do anything about it. But at that point, considering how many people I have tied up in the line of scrimmage, I basically have to.
I mean, even as like a lizard team with a bunch of guard, even if you do all men's LOS, most teams can just overcommit and take out your whole line, even with the strength advantage. I don't like putting guard on the line.
And I'm, strictly speaking, not really in a rush. I have to do it. Berg, I have to do it.
Do it. Do it.
I has to say Asahina is a strength, plus strength wrestle guard player.
Destroy her.
I don't want to do this, but the threat is making me do this.
Oh my god. Yes!
Worth it.
Yeah! Oh, my
Perfect
boy.
trade. Perfect. That is, I think, the best of all worlds.
Yep.
A plus strength player is off the pitch for me. That was 3 casualties in 1 turn. That was a strong turn 4.
It's all because of Tony.
And it's partially because of Tony.
100% Tony.
And he's also ejected, so that means that he gets to survive for the next match.
Oh my god. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Especially because this is 29.
Yeah.
Tony will live forever.
So we're now down to what? Oh, that was an interesting dodge. Your agility 5, but that's really dodging into more than one tackle zone is always really scary if you don't need to. But that is, of course, the guard player, so that's getting guard into a position.
I'm just thinking, was Tony at the start of the roster?
Yeah, Tony was a turn 1, a match 1 player.
He's an OG?
Yeah, he's an OG.
Oh my god. I'm actually so happy right now that he's just an OG.
Quite a few of these players are OGs. Suicide Tank, Tina Fey, Elrond, Dragon.
Well, I knew that the positionals would be, but I'm just
Loose
surprised.
Cannon and Elf on the Shelf. That's 6. 6 out of 12. 6 out of 13. So less than half.
But John Wilkes Booth has seen the greatest atrocities ever committed against this team.
John Wilkes Booth is an OG, he's just not an original member of our team.
His first 2 games, he stood alone on a hilltop watching his comrades slaughtered to a man.
Yeah. Unflinchingly. That was before he even got a skill.
Yeah.
Now he has a skill.
He's so good.
So he's like twice as good. I'm not quite sure. I guess McD really wants to punch down the loose cannon, which is fine, I guess.
Loose cannon sucks. You should kill him.
Yeah, he's alright. So, because McD has crashed down fairly hard and left, say, John Wilkes Booth, Rip Bottom Skink, Tina Fey in great positions to just run away, or run down the field, I think now is going to be a good turn to elf it.
I don't appreciate you being a coward.
The only deep player is a kick player, so if I can, and it's one of the only players without blocks, so that's a 2-2 is perfectly fine there. Suicide Tank that was a bit of a flub on Suicide Tank's part, but that's all he needs. 2-2.
I have a feeling McD is not happy about this game right now.
Yeah, probably not. I was down to 1 reroll by like turn 3, which was really scary, but assuming that Dragon and Tina Fey, who have yet to fail me, can continue to not fail me,
They're gonna fail you.
things are going to be looking up a fair bit. And also important to know, I'm trying to consider if I want to throw it to John Wilkes Booth, but I think it's just safer to give it to Tina.
Yep, way safer.
It's important to remember that I kicked off at the start, or I received at the start, so I'll be kicking off at the halftime. If the game gets to that point where we're very concerned about who's getting the ball when and why and where and how even.
Yeah, I think this game's probably just gonna spiral a bit.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's by no means for either of us. Like, if Elrond continues to not get up, that could be really bad, and I'm down to 10, and it would be 10 on 9 at that point.
Yeah, just the 3 injuries in 1 turn is just a lot all
Yeah.
at once, especially on good players.
Oh, sure. But the downside, the great downside of the Amazon teams is gonna be armor value 7, movement 6.
Hey, you just don't usually expect the armor value to be the one that's leveraged against elves. It's usually the movement that they'll just run circles around you.
Exactly.
Yeah. But hey, if the AV is breaking, fuck it, go for it.
Although we've never really seen the LP team work with a man advantage, if I can actually work so this is me working the body is what I'm doing here. I'm working the body a little bit, and then once I soften up these Amazons, I'm just gonna go in for the kill.
Would you say you're working their bodies?
Yes, I am.
Nice, that's a little suggestive.
the LP team has never really had a great looking opportunity to be up mans, but because we've been down mans against elves, we all know what it looks like when elves have the advantage.
Yes. It's the worst when they have the advantage.
That's terrifying. I believe McD still has his apothecary, so that's...
Yeah, he didn't use it.
Nope, because those are just badly hurt, so who cares?
Well, one was an MNG.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, there was a pinch nerve there. It was the one that Tony fouled was an MNG.
Now that was an incredibly hot... That was an incredibly hot series of dodges to punch Elven Cheerleader.
Oh, that's so sad.
That was the Agility 5 player, but those were all 2 pluses, but if you end it with a dub skull.
Yeah, McD has my response in that situation, which was, yeah, sure, yeah, okay. Whatever.
Yeah, sure. I rolled my own dub skull.
Great.
Throwing the vanitiest of vanity blocks, and I'm now out of rerolls, which is fine. That's exactly where I want to be. I have an opportunity to punch a Strength 4 player with Wrestle and Strip Ball, so I'm going to do it, even though I've already literally just burned my last reroll because of vanity blocks failing. But Tina Fey isn't really in that much of a problem. It isn't really in that much of danger. It's fine because I rolled 2-1, so...
Yeah, you're good.
I don't think I'm going to risk it anymore, though. I could easily stall for 2 more turns, but I don't want to.
Yeah, because you're sitting here thinking, maybe I can score again.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm always thinking about scoring.
So am I.
I think it would have been right to stall if I was trying to play to win.
Yeah. Oh, Elrond's still dead. Cool.
Yeah, I was going to say scoring also gives me a chance to get... Oh, that's good, though. For me, that's actually really good for me. The clock rolls forward a turn, and it's now you now have to 2-turn against my elves.
Which is mathematically possible.
Yeah.
But mathematically unlikely.
Sure. It's also mathematically possible... No, actually, it's mathematically impossible for me to score, because I will get no chance.
Yep.
So maybe that's good for McD, that I don't get a chance to score now.
I think it's a wash.
Because, to be fair, he is a very run-heavy team, and I have a strip baller who has wrestle, and he has no sure hands.
True.
So that's always really scary, and I guess I don't have a leaper now, but it's always really scary to play a run-heavy team without sure hands and see strip ballers out there, or wrestlers. Or just elves in general.
Yeah, basically all I'm hearing is fuck elves.
Yeah, that's fair. McD is going to go for the blitz on John Wilkes' boot, but because we are sidesteppy. I'm not sure what the plan was there. I think he was just really hoping for that POW, because if you get that POW, you can walk right through. As it stands now, he's Agility 5, so that player can walk right through, but the rest of the team's going to have a hard time getting through my screen.
Yeah, but all you have to do is hit that player.
Exactly. So that's why you want to have... If you only have one scoring threat, then I just punch him in the face with Suicide Tank, who is right in the middle of the field. Exactly for that reason.
Yeah, he needs to run, like, everyone through that he can and pretend he's elves. But he only has 6 movements, so he has to double GFI everyone through and do dodges, and it's just not going to work.
Or you can do a hot leap. That's a 4+ leap.
And he rolled a 4.
And you nailed it right on the head.
Yep.
Using no excess dice. I really hate having leap on players who are agility 3 or less, just because it's so inconsistent. But if you're going to make it work, then make it work. Do your thing. McD's already incredibly salty about that turn 3.
Yeah, I am too. I'm not even playing in the game. I'm just sitting here like, yeah, no, I'd have just cord pulled, like...
Wow. You would have cord pulled over that?
Over losing 2 Agi 4 Blitzers and a Strength 4 Thinger all at once.
A Strength 4 Thinger.
Yeah.
Bottom skink.
Fuck you, Bottom Skink. I'm just kidding. I didn't mean it. Sorry.
He's out for a match now.
I'm just angry.
It's like the asshole Tony of this team.
Wow. Yeah, except asshole Tony's a champion. He gave that plus strength broad the people's elbow and just got hit, just carried out like a champ.
So I was kind of surprised that you were that upset about the fact that that turn went so poorly, considering asshole Tony got to totally foul and cast someone.
No, I'm great with it. That Tony, like, I'm fine with Tony accomplishing a thing. Like,
sure.
That moment was 29 matches in the waiting. He earned it.
He's totally... Is that his first cast on a foul?
I mean, he's only actually done, like, 3 fouls in the LP.
That's true. Maybe he's gotten a KO, I don't know. But as it stands, Suicide Tank... Once I clear out with Suicide Tank, like, the rest of my team is... Oh. The rest of my team is still fairly well screened out. I obviously have... The Agility 5 player is the big threat here. I would put Tina Fey on her, but Tina Fey's on the other side of the pitch. So about all I can do is...
Put her in line for the interception.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to double GFI with Tina Fey if I want to make this happen, but with no rerolls, that's always really scary.
Hope she falls
And
over
then,
and
of
dies.
course, there's the leaper as well, the agility.
I like seeing Tina Fey get hurt.
The problem is that it's how do you're agility 5, sure, but you have to pass over my invincible wall. And also I could just catch the ball with Rip Guy because Rip Guy is
You only get to choose one interceptor though.
Yep. So actually what he did, oh god, I messed this up so bad. He dodged away and then tried to throw, and then I intercepted it with, I totally edited this weird. I'm bad. I'm sorry, but that's the first half, so we'll see you guys for the next one.
Bye.